Obviously, all of you guys want to win. You're all competitive guys. You have a little something extra invested in this game because you started at Duke. How good does this win feel for you?
I mean, it feels really good. It was a total team effort. I mean, beating your old school is obviously something that, I mean, I wasn't imagining happening when I came to Texas, but it's a good feeling. But I mean, I want to feel this after every game. I mean, it's not just about Duke. I mean, we want to feel it after our next 2 games next weekend.
After the road trip you had to Michigan, where you faced 2 really tough teams in Michigan State and Michigan, how much did this team need this win as opposed to simply wanting to win every time you guys go out on the field?
I mean, we definitely needed this win. We had a great week of training. 2 tough results last weekend, especially against Michigan State on Friday, losing 1-0. After a tough year last year, I mean, getting the guys back together and getting a big win on opening night at home is obviously something that we desperately needed, and I feel like it will help push us through the season.
You're a senior, so how many of the current Duke players do you know? How much talking was going on out on the field between you and your old friends?
Not much. I mean, I just talked to them before the game, and then I talked to them after. I mean, I knew a lot of those kids, even the recruits. They came and stayed with me on their visits. So, I mean, I have a close relationship with a bunch of them, and it's always great seeing them again.
Pretty civil, the conversation between you and the other guys, or a little more heated than usual?
No, it was definitely civil. There was one moment where I got in behind and they called a foul on me. I scored the goal, and they called the foul on me. So I mean, that was just like, why'd you kick that? And I was like, I didn't hear the whistle. But that's as intense as it got between us.
When you did get your goal, Abdul gets taken down in the penalty area, so there's a penalty kick. Did the coach say you were taking it, or did you just go grab the ball because you wanted to score on your old team? How did that sort out?
I mean, I've taken a couple penalties since I've been here, so I'm pretty confident in myself. So I kind of just took it up upon myself. But I mean, the coaches know that I like that role, so they agreed with it, I guess.
Did it feel any different when you're approaching the ball and that's a Duke goalie standing there looking at you?
Yeah, totally. I mean, normally I'm going straight for it, but I mean, I was thinking about what am I going to do after if I make it, what happens if I miss it. But I mean, at the end, I felt really focused and prepared, so I just put it in the left corner and then just kind of jogged off.
So did that goal feel better than others that you've scored?
I mean, it felt good because, I mean, we needed this win, and in front of all those fans, especially on a night like this, a Friday night, under the lights, I mean, that felt great.
Duke scores a late goal in, I think it was the 80th minute. It looked like the ball sort of turned right when it got up in the wind. Mm-hmm. With so many young guys, especially in the back end, with your goalie, 4 freshman defenders, were you worried about how your team would handle a late goal by Duke?
No, absolutely not. I mean, those guys established themselves the whole game. I was really proud of them. I mean, Garrett Welch, Jordan Canna, our whole back line was freshmen. So, I mean, they really established themselves, and I trusted them. So, and that's what we need. So I was proud of them.
You started with the trip to Michigan. You had a long year last year. When's the last time you felt this good after a game?
It's been a while, but I mean, this feels amazing, and I'm going to be happier to be a Mustang.
Something you can build on, though, going into next week with the tournament here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were just talking, and we can't get complacent. I think our biggest thing is we need to remember this feeling. I mean, we remember what it felt like all last year and in Michigan. I mean, it was upsetting, and then coming here playing tonight under the lights in front of tons of fans and winning, it's just an amazing feeling. So we need to keep that going and play for each other.